Hello everyone! So today you saw some carts, you saw some cars, and now it's time for bikes, because bikes are cool. So Lonely Mountains, to present the game, I will be with the French crew, Strakel and Etienne.
Hey.
Hello.
So guys, just to quickly explain the category, because it's quite complicated. But when you start playing the game, basically you have to unlock every track, every bike by playing over and over again some challenges. We are not doing that today, that's why the category is New Game Plus. And when the game was released back in 2019, in the base game, you have 4 mountains that you can see now. Every mountain has 4 tracks. So that's why the main category is 16 tracks. But as a reminder, we have an incentive for the last mountain that was released as a DLC. So if you want to see 4 extra tracks, don't hesitate to donate towards this. Now I think we are good to go. First track, we're picking this bike, and I guess we can start. We want to do a countdown maybe.
Countdown, let's go.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And like Torsinn said, we have 6 different bikes in this
Timer
game.
doesn't start, but
We'll
yeah.
It will start soon.
With all the 6 bikes we have in this game, we'll only use 3. And they are really different because we can die if we fall from too high, and the bikes have different speeds. So we are gonna use here the Geronimo, which is the easiest one, but the slowest.
Yeah, it's most resistant basically. So I can do this, for example, or this with most bikes. It wouldn't work. So it's quite convenient, especially for the first tracks where we have to do some big drops. It's not. You have the slowest speed, but it's quite fast when you have to get those shortcuts, like here.
The angle of the camera is really awful, and if we hit a rock or a tree, we will die and respawn at the last checkpoint,
Exactly.
and we don't want that.
Yeah, basically you have to go through, like, pass through every checkpoint to finish the track. And every time we die, and we can die very, very easily everywhere, we go back to the previous checkpoint. But for now, no crash, we're good.
And
For the
First
track.
one, done.
And it was a daily best. So yeah, basically because this game track, there is some sort of online speedrunning, thingies in these games. You can have a weekly best, a daily best, and so on and so on. Because if you are connected on the internet, weekly best, for example, for this checkpoint. This game was made basically to speedruns every single level individually, but as a global run, it's more like being consistent, very consistent. You do not die and do every single track as fast as you can.
Yeah, you can use the pace breaker. It's the fastest bike in the game, but you will die like 1,000 times in a day to complete the best PB of the day. It's not the same game.
Yeah, basically, there are 2 ways of running this game. Most people will run like with in-game leaderboards, I would say, where crashes don't count. So you can crash as much as you want. You have to do the best checkpoints ever. So basically, people will crash hundreds or even thousands of times to get the best times on the leaderboards. But that's very different from what we are doing right now, because if I crash thousands of times, I don't think I can make this teammate right now. So yeah, I rather have a consistency, not crash, than being like very, very fast for every checkpoint.
So as you can see, there is a stamina bar on the middle top of the screens, and so Torsinn can use that to have a tiny have a boost, mostly using that, of course, in a straight line. And at the moments when you are in the tiny left part of the stamina, you cannot boost anymore and have to wait that the stamina recover.
Here we're gonna die on purpose, because if we die on the line of a checkpoint, we will respawn at this one, and it's real fast. We can have some skips like that.
Yeah,
Let's
we
see.
can abuse the checkpoint mechanics in like 2 checkpoints from now on.
Let's see.
Still not yet.
Still not yet, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little bit later.
Yeah.
After this one. Basically, we don't go to where we're supposed to go. We go in another part of the mountain, in another track actually. The next track will be here. But we go here because we want to do this.
And
Geronimo!
And
yeah, let's go.
So basically, another thing is that you cannot land a little bit too far from the checkpoint because checkpoints does not extend too much high in terms of hitbox, and so you really have to die on the line basically. So it's kind of
It's really precise, yeah. And it's already the last map of this mountain.
With another bike now, the boar.
The boar. It's the middle one.
Yeah, exactly. In between, like with speed, but still kind of resistant, so very useful for those kind of sprint runs. We use it for most of the tracks actually.
And we will see another sacrifice.
Yep, just here, much more precise and smaller. We should be fine. Nope, fixed it. We need a very precise line here. This works. Yeah, this
Let's go. Second try is really good.
Yeah.
Well done.
And this is actually the part of the track we were earlier to do the big drop.
Yeah, because it's the same mountain for the 4 tracks, but it's not the same part. And we can see the same part in different maps.
The start basically is always different, but we arrive always at the same at the bottom of the mountain, basically.
Our camp basically. Only the start and the checkpoint changes between.
There we go.
Between every
The
track.
first mountain is down.
Yep.
Let's go for the second one.
This is my
Houghton biome.
This is my favorite environment, honestly. A lot of shadows and lots of colors here.
It's the most difficult. So.
It's one of the most difficult. Yeah.
When you do all the tricks, perfect.
Nice. You touch the checkpoints here.
And we are using the pace breaker for the first time. The fastest bike.
That's also why this mountain can be difficult. So for the first 2 tracks, we are using this bike, which is one of the fastest, but very, very easy to crash. Like if I fall from a very low distance, this is still a crash. I need to be very careful.
The thing is a crash is actually triggered at the moment you arrive too fast on the ground on a certain angle also. Which means sometimes when you are, for example, really close from a rock or taking a part of a rock and with too much speed, that can crash you from nearly nowhere in some maps. So there is some really dangerous spots that you finally know by heart when you are a good speedrunner of Lonely Mountain Downhill. And some spots that you know that you can go for a certain speeds without risking anything because the way that you will land is safe.
Yeah, basically a lot of learning this speedrun is just learning all the ways of crashing and how to avoid them, all the things that can go wrong, and just be consistent at what you're doing.
In a classic playthrough, this game is really chill. Basically, it's just go down to the mountain with this really very
we have no sound, no music.
Sounds, no
it's
music.
only the music of a bird.
With the very silence, way to. There is also an exploration mode in these games. You can just explore the mountain without any checkpoints, without anything. And there is also many Easter eggs, for example, in tree or some stuff, to all of the people who donate because that was a crowdfunding game.
Yeah.
Basically.
So hard track here with 2 very precise drops. Let's see how it goes.
2 more sacrifices.
I don't like this, but maybe. No.
A little bit short.
Yeah. Need more speed. Maybe.
And
Perfect.
Yeah.
let's go.
Second one here. No time to rest. So close. It was very, very close. You saw the checkpoint, basically.
Second try is the best. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah. Perfect.
Those angel jumps, you don't see, you don't even see where you will land because of those cuts.
It's really difficult, and the angle of the camera is really, really bad.
Yeah, you only need
You can
to
see
know,
the trees in front of you.
You only need
Well,
to know like
like-
your line, your visual cues to know where you will land, basically. But it's a bike, you can't steer it as you want, so it's also tricky to have a good line without losing too much time, of course.
You have to be really careful here, yeah.
Yeah, and especially is the next checkpoint here. No big trick, but when we have the pace breaker here, it's actually very difficult to not crash I will not go too fast. As you can see, you can't see the stamina bar because I'm not boosting right now.
Yeah.
I'm playing it kind of safe.
You can see here the stamina bar. Each time you pass a checkpoint, it will full recover. So you need to use it just before a checkpoint. It's
Yeah.
the best.
That's usually what we want to do, but with the pacebucker we have a lot of stamina, and if we use it too much we go way too fast, so that's why it's most like with the boar or the Geronimo where we optimize the stamina bar. Here we mostly want to survive.
Oh, it was a very
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
ending.
well done,
honestly.
well done.
Yeah.
And we go back to the boar for another very hard track.
Redwood Fall.
First we are not supposed to go here, but we will go here. With a good
Whoa!
And one rock for
I
you.
survived the
Yeah.
first rock, but the second one was here for me.
Oh my god, it's so tight.
Yeah, you are not really not supposed to be on that slope, but with a golden girl you can make it like this.
That's a second try. This is how you see the best skill in this type of speedrun, this consistency, because for most of the phase here that was second try. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes the way to learn from the mistakes that you are a little bit too short or too fast, and literally adjust because of these mistakes. This is definitely a great skill to have in this game.
That was a hard shortcut, but by the way.
It's a game where you want to go really fast,
Yeah.
and the more faster you go, the more deaths you have.
Yeah.
It can be really frustrating.
So to learn, you have to crash
Yeah.
yourself in many different.
It's speedrunning in a nutshell. You have to fail to learn.
Yeah. You have to be careful, of course, about many different rocks here. Of course,
Real
knowing
nice.
nice reset here just by
Yeah,
touching
being it safe.
the checkpoints.
But for the crashless run, will be another tricky jump afterward. Like here, I really need to land on the slope.
Okay. Last section of this map. We will validate
Perfect.
this map on the side, but it triggers the end of the mountain. Like here.
There we go.
You can see daily
Yeah.
best behind
Nice
the
done.
tree.
Last map.
A map I really like. It's fast. One big drop at the end. So here, the same. I want to land on the slope to survive. Oh, that was not really on the slope, but it's fine.
Ooh,
Nice.
that didn't kill. Nice.
Saved.
Nice save.
Here, I want to take the checkpoint on the left here and die probably. Yep,
Yeah. We want that tree in the face.
for once. Usually the trees are our enemies.
Once again, the reset here because that was definitely a death
Yeah.
to the wall.
Oh, that was close. I actually have an input to just die immediately. That's quite convenient when I know I want to die or I want to reset the checkpoint.
You can
Just have to press the button and whee!
Woo! 360. Oh, that's a first
Yeah.
try. Let's go.
A really, really good run.
Probably
So
the
far.
fastest checkpoint of the game, 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
at
have
least we're
you have
gonna-
quick checkpoints and really long where
Yeah.
you don't want to die at the end, and it's done for Mountain 2.
Yeah, it's solid run so far, but let's not jinx it.
Yeah,
Let's
This
go to
mountain
the
is
desert.
scary as well.
this one, yeah. And if you want to see an extra environment after that, there is an incentive also for to see the volcano place. Do we have any more donations or?
We sure do. I want to start by addressing one that came in during the intermission there, because there was a comment on this one saying that rumor has it that the practice for this run, Torsinn traveled to Malmö from France by mountain bike, and I want to know if it's true.
Legends. I won't deny it.
We also have $100 here from Robin in the comments. Says, shout out to Torsinn and the rest of the Ray Mansion crew. It's been a great week so far, and I really wish I could stay a bit longer. This goes towards the extra tracks for Lonely Mountain. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you guys.
Thank you a lot. I know. Yeah, the Riemann relay was awesome to watch. I see the rewatch yesterday evening. I mean.
Here on the desert, this map is simple, but after this one, we will have one with a weather.
Yep.
Putting on in front of a camera, and it's gonna be really difficult.
Sandstorm.
This is the
Yeah,
chill one of this
that's
mountain.
Here I want also to die on the
Slow,
checkpoint.
slow, 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 slow.
Like,
Yeah.
Be slower to be more precise. Be more precise to be
Slower is
faster.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, this speedrun is very interesting because really you have to choose like the balance between risk and reward, like not crashing too much but still being fast. So
Let's go.
it can be frustrating to learn and to grind because you have a good pace and suddenly you crash on the end of a long checkpoint and your run is dead. But
I really think that many people who like Trackmania, for example, should try this game
Yeah.
because that's definitely
It's the same,
same feeling. Yeah,
but with a
it's-
bike.
Yeah, with a bike and with different bike, honestly.
This map is gonna be really difficult because we have really tight.
yeah, all the rest of the mountain basically is kinda difficult. No, a flashy trick. Oh, just one coming up kinda soon, but it's mostly
Oh, yeah.
it's not a big crash. It's fine.
Just after a checkpoint, it's a good crash.
Yeah. For example, here, to not be too fast, to land
Oi.
on this slope.
Oi.
Perfect. Oh, not perfect.
Oh, wow, that skill. Okay.
Okay, this is because sometimes when you are too slow on the slope, like if you are almost not moving, the game will just kill you sometimes.
Okay, 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 it's good.
Basically, you have a heart attack and you die.
Nice.
But yeah, these mountains have some, like those rocks you see, they have some collision that sometimes are not that good. With the camera angle, of course, you can't really see if you touch them or not, so you really have to be careful sometimes.
So incoming a really dangerous trick.
We are actually going not on the track to do this.
Woo!
Oh, that's the
Let's
first one.
go!
Nice.
Some skill points.
Yep. Turn around to hit the wall and not die, because if the back wheel touch the wall, it's fine, not the front wheel.
Because that resets a certain hidden value in the games that decide for how many speeds you don't fall, and if you touch the ground without touching the wall, you will basically die at this moment. But
Yep.
fortunately, by resetting this value by, as Torsinn said, touching the wall by the back wheel, that's make this trick possible.
And third track of a mountain desert.
Yep.
Here we're gonna go a bit slower.
We are back with the boar, so kind of faster technically. But yeah, for example here, let's go on the slope.
We need to slow down at the end. Here. Slow, slow, slow. Okay.
Yeah, this is another track where you have to be careful with everything, especially the next section. It has some collisions that are questionable. This should be fine, perfect.
Nice one.
Like here, like I can die. I swear it's not my fault if I die. Like
It's a
here.
really long checkpoint. Really long.
Perfect so far.
Don't die here.
Okay, not
Okay.
questionable
Well,
collisions.
well done.
We are fine.
This is definitely also part of the risk and reward thinkings behind the head of every single speedrunner. That's after checkpoints you can go for, you know, some risky stuff if you want, or because
Yes.
death is not that bad. But for very long checkpoint, like it begins to happen in this track specifically, you really have to consider that if you die, that can kill the entire run because you lose not many seconds, but a hell of a lot of seconds.
And we are on the fourth and last track of this mountain. We're gonna have a fog
Oh yeah,
here.
the white
Just here.
demon, as we say.
Worst camera of
Yeah.
the game.
You really have to be slow on this track, like here, otherwise you die. Except that I can do this actually.
Woo!
No. I tried to have the style.
It can happen.
Points. But let's do it again.
Oh.
I mean, this one is very good so far,
Oh.
so we can allow some things like this.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine.
You
Yeah.
got it. Nice.
Real nice.
So yeah, it was not very worth it, as you can see, the risk, but
But you're
For
in
the swag
you're
points.
in for the show.
Yeah, yeah.
You're in for.
stalling for the incentive. I need to die more.
We want to see the volcano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of, if you also want to see the volcano happen, we do need more donations. We are barely halfway there, not even
Oh.
with the donations we've received so far, and we are running out of time. So please do get those donations in so we can see the fire mountain.
The final DLC is quite something, especially in terms. It's also kind of hard, honestly.
Yeah, the last track is the hardest track of the run. So if you want to see me crash over and over again,
And here we go.
fine.
There we go. The fog. Oh, the sandstorm.
Yeah, the fog is in the last mountain actually. We have another track with fog. Here, the slopes are actually very tricky. I saw it coming.
Yeah, in front of
But those slopes are very like tricky to navigate with this camera angle. You really need to know what you're doing. Let's play it safer now. Yeah, nice. Same here. You can't really see how the slope exactly is, so you have to know. And those tracks are really scary. Perfect.
Okay.
You can't really see where they are, but yeah, same. You have to get used to it. And then we will have like two, like this is, yeah, this checkpoint is actually one of the longest, 20 seconds for my PB as you can see. And at the end, I want to do another checkpoint drop, dying on the checkpoint. Coming soon.
No.
Yeah, very good.
It's actually kind of a high checkpoint, so kind of lenient. It's fine. Let's go in the river.
Shortcut.
Cutting
Yep.
shortcuts through the river.
And
here we
it's
go.
done. One more mountain. Last one.
Yeah, the last one. The last. The
Maybe not the last one.
Maybe
Depends
not.
on the
Maybe
book
not.
again.
Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe not. Yeah.
But for -1, this one, it might be the hardest track of the game. Lot of hard tricks. This we are used to it now. you know it.
Woo! Way!
But this 360, this one is actually way more tight. That should be fine.
No.
No, I should stop jinxing it maybe. Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
As you can see,
mountain.
I really go through the collision, like through the texture. I mean, there is no collision. So convenient for this checkpoint.
The mountain is a lie.
So in this environment, there is a lot of tree and also some. I mean, I don't remember the word in English. There are some tree that still have some remnants from the ground, which is kind of dangerous at some part of the level.
With the roots.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. This is actually a shortcut that the developers of the game put here on purpose.
Yeah, it is intended. Yeah.
This is intended, but we use some that they don't.
We went there like faster than intended. And now the last checkpoint. We go back
Let's go.
to the top of the mountain. No, just here.
Hey,
go.
First try.
Out of first tries.
Yep, that's a
Good
solid run.
It's a good run.
And when it's not first try, it's second try. So it's a very solid pace, honestly.
Maybe PB pace, but usually in an event like this, I'm always like, oh, this is solid, so it's solid, and I see the final time, I'm like, okay, no, this was 2 minutes behind PB.
One of the mistakes that you should not done if you begin to speedrun Slandy Mountain Downhill is to try to being too safe. And the way to improve a speedrun like this is what you call limit testing. You have to limit test yourself to see what you can do or what you cannot do consistently, I mean. And also that's make you improve your speed through many different levels. But that also mean many of you have to stay focused even if you die during your PB attempts, because you can still have a really good time even with death into it. So many different PB on the board right now still have some death, and that's still very solid time that you cannot beat if you play too safe.
It's a really
Yeah.
difficult speedrun.
The world record is very solid, one of the best players, even for the, like,
Oh, too bad.
and he still dies sometimes, yeah. Doing a run without any unintended crashes is almost impossible. Of course, no, it's not impossible. But it's very hard, even especially if you want to be fast.
Exactly. This is the main.
Intonation.
That's a big one. So I guess we have to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and good news as well. That did go towards the incentive.
Nice.
The $400 came from
Oh,
Miri, and the comment says, "More
Let's go.
bicycle man, please." We
Thank
are
you.
happy to oblige.
More deaths and more trees in the face.
Could I go for a couple of more?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because we have another couple that went towards this as well. We had $40 here from Magnanimous 4. No, wait, sorry, that's 6, second Roman numeral. There is no comment on this one, but thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We also have $40 from Twix. Again, with no comment, but they are redeeming a ESA winter shirt with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you a lot for those
Nice
huge
first try.
donations. 400.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. So you will have to deal with the volcano, I guess.
No.
Oh.
Okay, perfect.
It's a really nice track, this one.
Yeah.
Really chill.
It's gonna chill. Next checkpoint is can be scary. Like same like it's very big slopes with the camera in front of us. Yeah, okay, perfect. At least we have the bar. We don't have the pace breaker.
Ooh.
You-
Oh, no, strange bounce.
Yeah, it can happen. You have to react and. This game sometimes just adapt, improve, overcome. This river as well. You really need to know what you're doing.
Really
little
slow.
fast.
Especially
okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay, you can see I lost 3 seconds compared to my PB, but it's better to play safe.
This is also in this world there are most of the checkpoints begins to be really long.
Here we go, 16 track.
So one more track. Do we end the timer after this one?
No,
No?
maybe
Yeah.
after
We
the
go
other.
to okay.
Yeah.
So basically, this is actually not a 16-track speedrun, but a 20-track speedrun now. For which I actually have the world record officially. But again, if the best players of the game would actually run the category, it wouldn't be the case.
And this map is really difficult.
Yeah, but I actually have the Geronimo, you know, the most resistant back. So it's actually not too bad, especially like this. I can do this.
Oh,
It's
nice.
fine.
Ooh.
Just trust the bike. The Geronimo is very, very
Yeah,
resistant.
you can't do it with a pace
Ah.
breaker. It's not possible.
Yeah, but those shortcuts are so worth it
And
to
the
get.
fog again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here, actually, we are not supposed to go here because there are some actually invisible collision, like no texture but collisions that can kill me. But I know how to dodge them actually. And the end of the track will be soon. Try to not be too fast here as well.
Whoa.
We heard it, but it's fine. Again, the Geronimo, you can see why. Even if it's not the fastest, for those kind of speedruns, it can be
It's
good.
the bulkiest.
Yeah, the tank.
Last checkpoint.
Yep.
There is also a bike that you will never see in a speedrun named the Javelin. The Javelin is basically a bike for race, and basically you touch tiny things, you're dead. The fast.
So I'm not sure how much time the timer started. Sorry, but that might be a PB actually. Oh.
The timer starts a minute B.
In
after.
minute,
Yeah,
it's
so
kind of close, but maybe.
you will have to retime it because I see when the timer starts, it starts during the very first track. So.
And so in my rookie, I got a very solid last mountain, but let's see, maybe we will get an ESA world record. It could be nice. Another checkpoint stop here. Nice.
Could I do one more donation?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because we had $5 here from Vivian James. Their comment says, another shout out for all the restreams going on. RTA Chan and Plum should speedrun a game together. Thank you so much.
Yeah, shout out to Terrio who doing the French restream.
On
No,
Nitro Speedrun.
Yep. And another very talented runner for this game.
We have a lot of French runners in this game, as this game was part of a big tournament in France.
Yeah.
A lot of trees.
Yeah. Its name was the Ultime Decathlon, made by CDV and mainly organized by CDV and Twin. So shout outs to them. Yeah,
Yep.
let's bring ahead lots of.
That's how I
Speedrun
learned
guys,
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. That was a great way to discover speedruns.
No,
Oh,
Whoa, that's
too high.
Oh.
that was stupid because I actually killed myself too fast. I tried to save the frames and I'm losing 20 seconds for it. Oh well. Let's do it again, but not too fast this time. Perfect.
You got it. That's happened sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't hear the tiny sound of the checkpoints.
Okay, for this mountain, the last mountains, we will use the pace breaker for the first 3 tracks. So, as we said, very fast but very scary bike. You can easily crash everywhere. Especially this track. No big trick, but some long checkpoints. One is almost 30 seconds long, and you can easily die everywhere again. So I'm gonna focus a bit, and also I hope you like some rain ASMR, because this is the theme of this track. Very chill.
Does that change the physics of the
No,
ground?
fortunately not.
I did.
The game is hard enough.
Yeah.
I like also how the background, you know, on the map is in blur sometimes. This is a really interesting camera ID and camera graphics for a game like this. And of course, you may ask in terms of control, how Torsinn may figure out between left and right, because the camera in terms of angle doesn't move, but the bike move in terms of you know, angle. So basically there is 2 different setups to decide what we do with your sticks.
Yeah.
So a setup that decides considering the camera, and another one decides considering the bike itself. So
Most runners use this angle, this
yeah,
configuration.
but there is some other that use the other ones, and honestly there is no good answer. Basically, you can play whatever you want.
Depends how you feel.
Yeah. It's like the reverse camera, you know, when you have to handle the camera in the 3D games. So
Is this really the volcano mountain? I see
Yeah.
no lava.
yeah, you didn't see it at the beginning?
Volcano Island.
Volcano
So
Island, yeah.
you can see all the parts of the island.
Oh, you will see enough lava soon. Be sure of that.
This one is literally ending in Mount Doom.
Oh, be careful here. Oh.
That's
It's fine. Everything is under control until it's not.
And it's the pace breaker.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Don't we do the stop?
You see all of the part on the left is the volcano, so but we still see a little bit of lava at the beginning, because we always start at the top of the mountain.
Let's try with pace breaker. This mountain has a lot of section, kind of straightforward, not too like
Oh.
usually I can make this, but
Okay.
yeah, you can see the pace breaker. It breaks very easily.
Right. Really sensitive.
But yeah, some section like this, you can really see why we want to have the pace breaker to be fast. It's really straightforward again. Barely dodge the rocks. This is exactly the height you can fall with the pace breaker when you
Nice.
land on flat ground.
So this is in this map, as Torsinn said, there is no in this track specifically. There is no big shortcut, but soon enough you will have the hardest one with
Right.
all of the hardest shortcuts.
Again, technically there are a lot of shortcuts everywhere that people use to do ILs, so in-game leaderboards. But yeah, it's too hard, like not worth it to do it.
You need
full
to
speed.
prioritize consistency.
Yeah. You need like hundreds of tries to actually do them.
Oh, nice rift here.
Yeah, and this jump is actually kind of scary with pace
Let's go.
breaker.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. We are
Oh,
fine.
Yeah, we
Well
go. Back on the beach.
And last checkpoint. Congrats.
So, here we go.
Last map.
So,
Of the
This
last
will be,
mountain.
this is the urn.
Oh, lava here.
Yeah, a lot of lava criteria.
And this is actually maybe the hardest checkpoint of the game. This shortcut is
Oh.
you only need the speed and the angle to not die.
And
Okay,
And
not
it's
over.
good.
It's not over.
Woo.
No,
And
it's not.
now it's over.
Right after we have another jump that's kinda tricky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm focusing to not die. Here as well. Now it is a very hard jump as well. Yeah. I really need the good angle. It's fine if I try multiple times. Oh, that's really good.
really
Yeah.
fast.
nice.
Yeah.
It's not finished. You still have to touch the checkpoint without dying.
Real long checkpoint. And
There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
A really, really difficult map on this mountain. The hardest of a run. 4 more checkpoints to go. Let's go, Torsinn.
Just one.
3 more to go.
Yep. Like one jump that's also kind of tricky. This slope is very steep. Have to be careful. And this is kind of the last jump that can go wrong. Or everything can go wrong, of course, but this one
2 left.
perfect. Okay.
Last one. No, two more
Yep.
to
Two
go.
more.
And the last one is kind of chill because it's another track where we were with pace breaker, and now that we are with the boar, it's easier. Like it's slower, more safe. So
Should get
And
ready on the timer.
time.
yep. If the button works,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Let's go.
I would just try.
Let's go for the time. 34 minutes later. Maybe 45. Nice some birds and time!
Perfect.
For Torsinn, Lonely Mountain downhill.
That didn't work, but
A real nice
nice.
run.
Yeah, very solid run. So yeah, no, if we started 1 minute later, this is not PB/wacky. I don't think so. But maybe we
Really
should
solid.
check. Yeah.
you will have to
Really
retime
But
it,
for a
because-
marathon, this was very, very solid. I'm very happy with this. I didn't show enough how hard, like how easily you can crash everywhere.
Just try the game.
Yeah.
You will know.
But yeah, perfect. Thank you guys for the commentary.
You're welcome.
Thank you ESA for having us. I'm very glad we can show this speedrun. It's a very nice speedrun. Shout out to the Megagon, the publisher. Very follows the speedrun, and the community is cool. And same for Ultimate Decathlon, as we said. Yeah. But yeah, now that said, we can give it back to you, Tina.
Chill.